Okay.
Oh, so do I all of a sudden. My favorite ex-husband, who disappeared once again without a word.
I'm sorry to have inconvenienced you, but I was busy saving my daughter from certain death.
So I'm on my way to Lulu's. I want to show her this photo album, hoping some of these old pictures will jog her memory, you know what I mean? I will call, okay?
Well, hold on a second. Before you go, something I want to talk to you about. It's been on my mind.
What is it?
It's us. Contrary to popular belief, I do have feelings. I know what you've been going through, and I know you have a lot on your mind.
And you have been so great through all of it.
Well, now that Lulu's safe and she's back.
She's safe physically, Scotty. She's really fragile.
What I'm trying to say here is, I love you. I want to marry you. Do you still want to marry me?
I know that you have been rescuing Lulu. You brought her back several days ago. What have you been doing since then?
You don't even want to know how she is?
I know how she is. Nicholas told me. Has she seen a doctor?
Yeah, Drake for about 5 minutes. Her memory is gone, but her personality is intact. She refused to sit still for 5 minutes so that he could do some tests. She just ran off, and now she's shacked up, I understand, with one of Sonny's Buffy boys.
Wow. Certainly hope it's Max, because if she doesn't remember Dante and she shacks up with Magic Milo, woo.
I don't know, Tracy. I don't know how to get to her. Every time I try to make a move, she just, well, she gets spooked, and I've just had to back off.
Luke, I'm sorry this has happened. I know how much you care for Lulu, and I love her, too.
I know. Thanks.
There, well, my concern for Lulu aside, I entrusted you with a very important task. And if you couldn't complete it, you should have told me.
What makes you think I didn't complete the task?
I am assuming that procuring Lauren Frank's ELQ shares has fallen way off your radar, and I'm going to have to hire someone else to do your job.
Oh, Tracy, what have I done to deserve this lack of confidence? In fact, I do have information regarding the missing heiress.
Luke, you know where Lauren Frank is?
Once I was sure that Lulu was okay, I put my attention where it was welcome. And I did come up with some information regarding the missing heiress.
What did you find?
Her grandmother. All you need to know about that woman is that she considers Heather Weber one of her closest, dearest friends.
Well, was this obviously disturbed woman any help at all?
Somewhat. I was able to wrangle out of her Lauren Frank's latest address. She's in New York City.
Oh, you great, big, beautiful bounder. Oh, I knew that I would be better off with you than with that bumbling sock puppet that AJ hired.
Well, that bumbling sock puppet also found Betsy.
Spinelli found Lauren Frank's grandmother, too?
That's what I just said.
Well, why are you still standing here saying it? Could you please head Frodo off at the pass?
Relax, Spanky. Spinelli is not going to be a problem.
Why am I not reassured? Oh, I know. Because every time you say something's not going to be a problem, it always ends up being a problem. If AJ beats me to the punch...
Did I hear somebody say something about a punch?
Yes. Want one?
You know, Tracy, maybe you ought to really consider getting out of the relish game. I don't know, maybe consider non-carbonated soft drinks. I mean, anything's better than that poor excuse for a condiment that you're calling Pickle Tracy.
If you are referring to the relish, formerly known as Pickle Lila, I have complete confidence in the quality of my product.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that maybe the branding is off, you know? Maybe you ought to change the name to Sour Tracy. And that way, the name will match the face on the outside. Luke.
AJ.
What my nephew doesn't know is that my relish is no longer called Pickle Tracy. I give you Pickle Eddie.
You put Edward's face on the jar?
Pickle Eddie and I are going to ambush AJ on the chew tomorrow.
Oh, daytime TV. How industrious of you.
Well, actually, it's my new business partner, Nicholas Cassadine. He used his princely influence to get us booked. My father would be so proud to know that his face and I are going to be on national television.
Well, personally, I would never eat anything with this crusty old curmudgeon's grumpy face on it. And adding Nicholas Cassadine to the mix doesn't exactly make it more appetizing.
I'm going to assume that your sudden mood swing has something to do with your concern over Lulu's well-being. Or maybe it's Laura.
What if, and this is a big what if she doesn't get her memory back?
I need my daughter to be at our wedding. Until she gets her memory back, there isn't going to be a wedding. Sorry, non-negotiable.
I know, but you gotta be realistic. I mean, this could go on for a very long time.
Yeah, it could.
So you're okay with the wait? Mm-hmm. Are you sure that this is about Lulu? Or are you delaying our wedding because of Luke? You were gone with Luke for a very long time.
Yes, searching for our daughter.
Okay, but look at it from my perspective. Night after night, Laura, I didn't know whether you were dead or alive.
Scotty, there was no way to reach you. If I could have called, I would have.
You asked me to look after Nicholas, and I did. I got very little sleep waiting for him to recover, while you were off on some adventure with Luke looking for your daughter.
Laura and I weren't exactly on a pleasure cruise, Spanky.
Exactly my point. It was more of an adventure.
It was a rescue mission to save our daughter from a madman.
Yeah, there is nothing romantic about that.
Will you get off this sentiment? It doesn't wear well on you. Stick to the facts.
Such as?
Such as she's planning to marry that reptilian shyster Baldwin.
Oh, there's the dark mood.
No, the dark mood has to do with you heckling me about a subject that is, has been, and forever will be closed.
Really? And what exactly were you doing right before you found out that Stavros had nabbed Lulu? You donned your superhero cape and swooped into the courtroom and prevented Laura from marrying the wrong groom.
Your point?
Why don't you stage a repeat performance?
We were so worried about our daughter, we didn't have time to reminisce.
Yes, but before Lulu disappeared, he interrupted our wedding.
I recall.
Okay, so what are you gonna do the next time we go to get married? He interrupts.
I don't want to talk about Luke. I just want to see my daughter.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to badger you. It's just an occupational hazard. I just missed you, and I want us to get married before anything else happens.
Nothing's going to happen. In fact, I will take you out to dinner tonight to prove it to you.
You're taking me to dinner tonight?
If you're accepting.
I'm accepting.
Okay, great. I'll meet you here in the lobby at 7:30.
Okay. Well, I've wasted enough of your time. Let's get these pictures over to Lulu and hope she gets her memory back.
Thank you.
So there's no reason for you not to marry me.
What you're saying is, instead of sniffing out Laura and Frank, I should be snuffing out Laura and Baldwin's wedding.
Oh, Luke, that is exactly what I'm not saying. You had plenty of time to thwart your rival's next attempt to marry your stupid soulmate. What you should be doing is looking for the errant heir with the ELQ shares.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you.
Soon.
No, the nature of getting right on it is now, not soon.
First, I have to make sure my daughter is okay.
Well, I agree. You have to make sure Lulu is okay, and once you are sure she is safe, bring me my niece before Spinelli finds her for AJ.
Thank you for your compassion.
Wait a second. Hold on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You just tried to bribe Luke to coming back to you, but even he's not that desperate for cash, right?
Nice luggage. You finally going to rehab? Or are you getting extradited? I know you're not leaving Mommy's home to make it in the big world as an adult.
You'll find out soon enough. Bye.
Yep. Nicholas and I will be there to see you.
Is Lulu here?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. She went to a baby appointment with Dante and Maxie, but I think Dante's bringing her right back.
Okay. Since we're alone for a minute, I hope you don't mind my asking, how is she doing?
A little better. She might even be starting to remember stuff.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, would you mind terribly if I just sort of hung around here and waited until she came back?
Not at all. No, no, please. I'm on my way out, but please, make yourself at home.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for taking care of my girl.
It's my pleasure. It's all yours.
Thanks.